Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel The World Coin. On this channel, we explore rare and valuable coins from around the world. Old dollar coins, error coins, and hidden treasures that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you love coin collecting, or want to know the real value of coins you already own, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss an update. Let's get started with today's rare coin. I have two videos of quarter dollar, so let's get started. The 1990 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States of America is a modern circulating coin that may appear ordinary at first glance, yet when examined carefully in very fine condition, it reveals meaningful historical depth, technical detail, and collectible potential that can place certain examples into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars category under the right circumstances. This coin is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington. The design proved so popular that it became a permanent fixture in American coinage, continuing for decades with only minor modifications. The obverse of the 1990 D quarter features the familiar left-facing portrait of George Washington. The design was originally created by sculptor John Flanagan. Above Washington's head appears the word Liberty, while the national motto "In God We Trust" is placed to the left of the portrait. The date 1990 appears at the bottom. To the right of the ribbon at the base of Washington's ponytail, just above the date, is the D mint mark, indicating production at the Denver branch of the United States Mint. The mint mark is small but extremely important because it identifies the coin's origin and can influence collector demand depending on mintage totals and condition rarity. The reverse design of the 1990 D Washington quarter features a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings. The eagle is perched on a bundle of arrows symbolizing strength and readiness, while olive branches below represent peace. Above the eagle is the inscription United States of America, and below appears the denomination quarter dollar. The national motto E Pluribus Unum is positioned above the eagle's head. This reverse design is bold and patriotic, reflecting themes of unity and national power. The 1990 D quarter is composed of a copper core bonded between outer layers of copper-nickel-clad metal. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, with a reeded edge. By 1990, the United States had long since transitioned away from silver coinage for circulating quarters, making intrinsic metal value irrelevant to market price. Instead, collectible value depends on preservation, strike quality, rarity in high grades, and the presence of mint errors. In very fine condition, typically graded between VF20 and VF35, the coin shows moderate but even wear while maintaining strong overall detail. On the obverse, Washington's hair above the ear and along the tied ponytail will display noticeable flattening, yet many internal hair details remain visible. The cheek and jawline appear smooth from circulation but retain clear definition. The rim must remain complete and separated from the lettering. All inscriptions, including Liberty and In God We Trust, should be bold and readable without merging into the rim. On the reverse, in very fine condition, the eagle's breast feathers will show wear and smoothing, but the outline of the wings remains distinct. The arrow bundle and olive branches retain visible structure, though finer details may be softened. The lettering United States of America and quarter dollar remains strong and complete. Even wear across the coin without deep scratches, corrosion, rim dents, or cleaning damage is essential to maintain collector value. Original surfaces with natural coloration are preferred over cleaned or polished pieces, as cleaning drastically reduces numismatic appeal. Although the 1990 D quarter had a large mintage intended for everyday commerce, high mintage does not guarantee abundance in superior grades decades later. Most examples entered heavy circulation immediately, passing through banks, vending machines, and daily transactions. As a result, well-preserved very fine examples with strong eye appeal and minimal marks can carry collector premiums over heavily worn coins. The most dramatic value increases occur in higher mint state grades. Coins that survived in original bank rolls or were preserved carefully can achieve grades such as Mississippi 65, Mississippi 66, or even higher when certified by professional grading services. Registry-set collectors compete for the highest graded examples, pushing auction prices upward. Exceptional mint state specimens with sharp strikes and minimal contact marks have sold for hundreds of dollars, and in rare top population cases, prices can approach or exceed $1,000 depending on demand. Strike quality plays a significant role in desirability. On the obverse, sharp hair detail and crisp lettering indicate a strong strike. On the reverse, collectors examine the eagle's feathers and the definition of the arrows. Weakly struck examples are common, so well-struck coins stand out. Luster is another critical factor in higher grades. While very fine coins show circulation wear and limited luster, traces of original mint shine in protected areas can increase attractiveness. Mint errors also add significant potential value. Some 1990D quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, doubled die obverse or reverse features, die cracks, clipped planchettes, or struck-through errors. These unusual minting events create one-of-a-kind collectibles. Depending on severity and overall condition, such error coins can sell for several $100s. Dramatic off-center examples are strong doubled dies in high grades have the potential to reach into the $1,000 range in competitive auctions. Historical context enhances the coin's collectible identity. The 1990D quarter represents the pre-state quarters era, before the major design changes introduced in 1999. It stands as part of the classic Washington quarter design that had been in continuous use for nearly 6 decades at that point. This continuity makes each date and mint mark important to collectors assembling complete sets covering the traditional eagle reverse period. Storage conditions significantly influence survival quality. Coins stored in original rolls or albums are more likely to retain strong surfaces and minimal marks. Exposure to moisture, improper handling, or cleaning reduces both grade and value. Because the majority of 1990D quarters were heavily circulated, truly exceptional examples are scarcer than raw mintage figures suggest. Market value for a typical circulated 1990D quarter remains modest. However, strong very fine examples with pleasing surfaces can command small premiums among collectors. The real investment level values occur in certified high mint state grades and in rare mint error varieties. Auction results have demonstrated that top-grade pieces can achieve prices in the hundreds of dollars, while rare error specimens or exceptionally preserved coins may reach toward the $1,000 mark under strong demand. The 1990 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark embodies modern American coinage history. It carries the enduring portrait of George Washington and the patriotic eagle reverse that symbolized American strength for generations. In very fine condition it presents balanced wear and clear design detail, offering collectors an affordable yet historically significant piece. Under the right circumstances, especially with superior preservation, sharp strike, or rare mint errors, it transforms from a simple circulating coin into a valuable numismatic asset capable of commanding impressive market prices within the coin collecting community. Next video. The 1992 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark from the United States of America represents an important continuation of one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. At first glance, this quarter may appear to be an ordinary 25-cent coin used in daily commerce, but when examined closely in very fine condition, it reveals detailed craftsmanship, strong historical continuity, and the potential for significant collector value under the right circumstances. This coin belongs to the classic Washington quarter series originally introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington. The design proved so enduring that it remained largely unchanged for decades before the state quarters redesign in 1999. The obverse of the 1992 P quarter features the iconic left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Above the portrait appears the word Liberty in bold capital letters. To the left of Washington's neck is the national motto "In God We Trust," and below the bust is the date 1992. Just to the right of the ponytail ribbon, near the base of the neck and above the date, appears the small P mint mark, indicating that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia branch of the United States Mint. Prior to 1980, Philadelphia coins often carried no mint mark, but by 1992, the P mint mark was standard on quarters produced there, making identification straightforward. The reverse of the 1992 P quarter displays the traditional heraldic eagle design that defined the Washington quarter for generations. The eagle spreads its wings wide, symbolizing strength and national pride. It clutches a bundle of arrows in its talons, representing readiness and defense, while olive branches beneath symbolize peace. Above the eagle is the inscription United States of America, and below appears the denomination quarter dollar. The motto E pluribus unum is positioned above the eagle's head. The reverse design is bold and symmetrical, emphasizing patriotic symbolism and national unity. The 1992 P quarter is composed of a clad metal structure introduced in 1965 after silver was removed from circulating quarters. It consists of a pure copper core bonded between outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and features a reeded edge. Since the coin contains no silver, its collectible value is determined not by intrinsic metal content but by condition, strike quality, rarity in high grades, and the presence of mint errors or unusual characteristics. In very fine condition, typically graded between VF20 and VF35, the coin exhibits moderate but even wear from circulation while retaining strong design features. On the obverse, Washington's hair above the ear and along the tied ponytail will show flattening, but much of the internal detail remains visible. The cheek and jawline appear smooth yet clearly defined. The rim must remain full and distinct, clearly separating the design from the edge. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" remain sharp and fully readable without merging into the rim. On the reverse, in very fine condition, the eagle's breast feathers show smoothing due to wear, but the outline of the wings remains strong. The arrow bundle and olive branches are visible, though some finer detail may be reduced. The lettering United States of America and quarter dollar remains bold and complete. Even wear across the surfaces without deep scratches, corrosion, heavy contact marks, or evidence of cleaning is essential for maintaining value. Original surfaces with natural toning are far more desirable than coins that have been polished or improperly cleaned. The mintage of the 1992 P quarter was substantial, as millions were struck for circulation. However, high mintage does not automatically mean an abundance of high-grade survivors decades later. Most coins entered active circulation immediately and experienced years of use in commerce. As a result, sharply detailed, very fine examples with pleasing surfaces can carry premiums over heavily worn pieces. The greatest market value increases occur in higher mint state grades. Coins preserved in original bank rolls or saved carefully by collectors may achieve grades such as Mississippi 65, Mississippi 66, or higher when certified by professional grading services. Registry set competition among advanced collectors has driven prices upward for top-grade examples. Exceptional mint state coins with sharp strikes, minimal contact marks, and strong luster have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. In rare top population cases, prices may approach or exceed $1,000 depending on demand and certification. Strike quality is a major factor influencing value. On the obverse, collectors look for sharp hair detail and crisp lettering. On the reverse, attention focuses on the clarity of the eagle's feathers and the definition of the arrows. Weak strikes are common in high mintage years, so well-struck examples stand out. Even in very fine condition, coins with stronger than average detail are considered more desirable within their grade category. Mint errors add another dimension of collectible potential. Some 1992 P quarters have been discovered with double die features, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, die cracks, or struck-through errors. These minting anomalies create unique pieces highly sought after by error collectors. Depending on the type and severity of the error and the overall grade, such coins can reach into the several $100 range. Dramatic or rare error types in higher grades have the potential to move into the $1,000 level in competitive auctions. Historically, the 1992 P quarter represents the final decade of the traditional Washington quarter design before the sweeping changes introduced by the state quarters program. It stands as part of a continuous design lineage stretching back to 1932, making each date and mint mark an important element in complete series collections. Collectors assembling full date and mint sets of pre-1999 Washington quarters require the 1992 P as a necessary component. Storage conditions play a crucial role in determining survival quality. Coins stored in albums, rolls, or protected environments tend to retain better surfaces than those exposed to moisture or rough handling. Cleaning or polishing severely reduces numismatic value, as collectors prefer coins with natural surfaces and honest wear. In terms of market value, A standard circulated 1992 P quarter generally trades close to face value. However, attractive very fine examples with strong eye appeal may command collector premiums. Certified mint state coins in high grades have realized prices in the hundreds of dollars. Rare mint error specimens or exceptionally preserved top-grade coins may reach toward or surpass $1,000 under strong bidding interest. The 1992 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark embodies modern American coinage during the final years of the classic Eagle reverse era. It carries the enduring image of George Washington and the patriotic heraldic eagle that symbolized the nation for generations. In very fine condition, it retains clear detail and balanced wear, making it an appealing collectible for enthusiasts building historical sets. Under the right conditions, particularly with superior preservation, sharp strike, or rare mint errors, it transforms from a common circulation piece into a valuable numismatic item, capable of achieving impressive prices in the coin market. So if you enjoyed this rare coin history video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos about valuable coins from around the world.